Happy Halloween! Welcome back to Ian and Emma Unfiltered. I'm Emma.
And I'm Ian.
And today we're doing true crime to fit the Halloween spirit, of course. So, and if you're scared of true crime, pretend it's fake, okay? Do you want to go first or me?
You can go first.
Alright. We're going trick-or-treating in like an hour, so we kind of have to go fast. But my first one is the largest kidnapping case ever. So, it's like, so okay, okay. A school bus of kids got kidnapped, taken out and buried alive, where they were just in there for a long time. It's not like they were like the dirt was face to face with them. They had like a space that they were in, but it was like dark and underground. Okay, so here's what happened. Okay, so there was a white van in the middle of the road, like where the bus was driving, and the bus driver was like, oh, maybe they're having mechanical problems, so he got out to help them. And originally the guys were like, oh yeah, this happened, this happened, this happened. And then they got a gun out and pointed at him. This was in 1976, by the way. And um and they were like bossing around, telling them what to do. Eventually they hijacked the bus full of 26 children and the bus driver. So they were all kidnapped in California. The kidnappers, I believe there was two of them. They were masked and armed, so no one knew their identity at the time. And they transported the victims to a, like, how do you say that? Quarry. Where they were buried alive in a truck trailer. So what I think that is like the truck trailer was in underground, and then they put them in the truck and then buried over top of it. Maybe.
Well, a quarry is like a explosion site.
Oh,
so there's probably explode things, like dig up things.
Yeah. Okay. So it was like meant to be there, I guess. Okay. And then 28 hours went by, so they were all stuck in that place for 28 hours. All 26 of them, plus the bus driver, being starved and on probably cold ground, like no light, no nothing. But they managed to dig their way out after the 28 hours. So I don't know. I've kind of heard like they were kind of just accepting it for a little while and then got to digging, and like the teacher was very supportive to all the kids and stuff, obviously. So the kidnappers were eventually caught. I don't know how long afterwards. I didn't look into that enough, but their desire was to obtain a large ransom. So it remains one of the mass kidnappings, the largest one in U.S. history, highlighting the victims and collaborative effort to bring the victims to justice. So meaning like they just talk about it, so that the victims are still like, yeah. So it's actually really scary. Could you imagine like going on like a field trip or something? You see someone in the road and your bus driver is kind enough to go out of their way to help them, and just to be kidnapped for over a day.
And then dug alive. Or like buried alive.
Yeah.
That's so scary. I don't like that.
Like if they just didn't dig out or like didn't manage to do that for just a little bit longer, people would start dying in front of you. And they're just kids. So like you're traumatized your entire life now. It's just crazy. Also, sorry if you hear background noise. There's a lot of people at my house right now. I don't know if you can hear the music, but yeah. So yeah. I can't believe 26 kids.
And the bus driver.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. This is in California. I don't know. That's like kind of crazy. I don't know. But yeah. Do you want to do yours next?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where'd it go? There.
Okay, so my first one is Jeffrey Dahmer, also known as the Midwest Cannibal. Or the Wisconsin. I'm not sure. It's either Midwest or the Wisconsin Cannibal. Jeffrey Dahmer was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin in 1960. In his early childhood, he was fascinated with the death and remains of animals, like on the highway. Whenever he saw like roadkill, he would be really interested in it, and like he would take them home.
Ew.
Cause like I watched a documentary about it, and he would do that.
Ew.
So and that's really gross.
Yeah.
Like so he was fascinated with that stuff from a young age. Later in his childhood, he moved to Bath, Ohio, where he developed severe alcohol problems. After high school, he was enlisted in the military but discharged in 1981 due to his drinking problems. Then he moved to West Allis, Wisconsin with his grandma, and he killed 17 men and boys between the years of 1978 and then his last one was in 1991. And in some instances, he would eat cannibalized parts of their body and he would feed them to other people without them knowing that that was people.
Could you imagine? Like, oh, I'm going to Jeffrey's house. Then, like, 2 years later, he's like, you find out that he did that. That's actually crazy.
I know, like, oh, I'm going over to Jeffrey's house to have a nice cookout, and then 2 years later, you're like, oh my gosh,
oh, it's food,
or
it's people.
I just ate a human.
Yeah, that's actually so scary. You, bro.
I just can't. I don't know why somebody would do that.
Right. Like, are you okay? Like, what happened? And all the murders, kidnappers, like, what happened to you?
Yeah, like all of this stuff, like true crimes, all crimes, like,
yeah.
Why would you do that?
Like, what made you so evil to the point to kill 17 people and then eat them?
Right.
And feed them to people.
And then even taking dead animal corpses off the highway, taking them home.
I want to know what his parents were like. I didn't watch the documentary.
They were really bad. Like his parents were divorced from a young age, and I think he lived with his. I don't know if this is true, but I don't know if like this is right. But he lived with his dad most of his life, and his dad was also interested in like the animals and stuff.
See, then what happened to him? Like this is just like a
runs in the family, I guess.
Like every time I see roadkill, I'm like, oh my gosh,
it's so sad.
It's so sad. I just want to like help the animal, but obviously you can't. It's like, how are you that? Whatever. I don't know. It's a lot. Before we do the next one, should we introduce them?
Oh yeah.
This is Mavis, and she's a bat, and that is Pumpkin. He's a cow.
This is my twin, you guys.
Ginger.
Oh.
Gingeritis. Loser. But yeah, I don't know. This feels so awkward because I don't know how to like talk about normal stuff while we're like talking about crime.
Oh yeah, you guys. Some guy killed 17 men and ate them, but here's our
stuffed animals. Like, bro. But it's Halloween. We gotta be in the scary spirit. Yeah. Okay. So I have one more. It's the story of H.H. Holmes, often referred as America's first serial killer. So this is in the late 19th century. Was that right? Holmes built a hotel in Chicago, which became known as the Murder Castle. He lured victims to this hotel. Typically, they were young women and yeah, whatever. Anyways, I don't know what I was gonna say. Where he would torture them and kill them. So he used trapdoors and hidden passages to like lure them in to a scary room. Basically, they were soundproof, so their screams can be heard and stuff. And it was used to kind of like confuse them, like with the passages and stuff, to confuse them and make them more oh my gosh, vulnerable. Yeah, I'm having trouble with words today, of course. Let's see. The rooms were equipped with gas lines, which allowed him to, I wrote this when I was smart. Okay, hold on. Do you know what that word is?
Oh my goodness, Emma. Oh my gosh.
I think that means kill.
Asphyxiate? I think
I wrote this like 2 days ago, and I was feeling like I was
asphyxiate.
asphyxiate. I was like cooking up a storm that day. Like I just knew everything.
Yeah, asphyxiate his
Yeah,
victims.
which,
Yeah,
yeah, okay.
yeah.
All right. He also had a dissecting table and a cre- crematorium in the basement where he disposed of the bodies. The reason he had like an examining table was after he killed them, he would use their bodies to research, and he would often use their skeletons for like to send to schools to practice and make money off of it. Um yeah, just like medical experience on some of them. Um, the full extent of everything he did with the ladies,
The
the ladies,
ladies.
sorry, it's never like fully discovered. Like we don't know everything that he did, but I'm sure there's some things that are really bad that he did that we don't even know about
Mm-hmm.
and disgusting. I can only assume, especially because all of his victims were girls and younger. So, yeah, they're very gruesome stuff. His crimes are actually undetected for some time. I don't know exactly how long it was before they found out about it, but I feel like it could not have been that long. I mean, they're going to this hotel and all of a sudden they're going missing all the time. Um, yeah, but I am hoping it wasn't like super soon in a lot of people. I don't know how many people exactly either. I think there's a lot we don't know about this case and it isn't fully discussed probably. Um yeah, but he was eventually arrested and he confessed to it. See that's yeah, this is where I wrote it. He didn't say the exact number of victims and it was never found out. Um but yeah, it still like really interests a lot of people that are interested in true crime and like solving cases because there's just so much we don't know about it. But it's like such a big deal that it's like got its own name. It's like the first person to be this crazy, basically. And the murder castle. And the
Murder hotel?
yeah, murder hotel castle thing. Like imagine you just like trying to go on a nice trip to Chicago of all places, like somewhere you can have fun and like do a lot of stuff and like you just get tortured and
Get trapped.
murdered. Yeah. I want to know more about like what he did. I really badly cuz like tortured and killed. That to me that's like a lot of like
Right.
missing. I don't know.
I
It's like
feel like
it's not
that's
quite adding up.
definitely probably one of the craziest serial killer stories I've heard.
Yeah.
And that was like the first one ever, right?
Yeah, that
Like,
was the first one ever in the late 19th century. So,
that's crazy. That's like probably one of the craziest serial killer stories.
yeah. It's like the craziest one I could find, I think. But I found a lot of different stuff, but I just wanted to like
Mm-hmm.
limit it and like make sure like the ones I had were like big stuff, like the largest kidnapping, the first serial killer, like stuff like that. But yeah, then we have yours.
Okay. My other one is Real Life Gone Girl. On March 23rd, 2015, also, by the way, a Netflix documentary just came out about this like 2 years ago. So it's pretty recent, I think. Um, an intruder broke into Aaron Quinn's home in Bellagio. I don't know how to say that. It's a city in California where his girlfriend Denise Huskins was staying. The intruder later was identified as Matthew Mueller. He drugged, blindfolded, and tied the couple. He placed headphones on them that played a pre-recorded message from a fake professional group before abducting Huskins for a supposed $8,500 ransom. Mueller drove Huskins 400 miles to a remote cabin in South Lake Tahoe where he sexually assaulted her. 2 days later, he drove her to Huntington's Beach near her father's home and released her.
So, what the heck?
So there was an intruder that broke into her boyfriend's home, and he like tortured them and blindfolded them, and played a message in their heads and put a ransom on her, kidnapped her.
So just to put them back afterwards?
Yeah, to her father's home. So it was like he
That's
just
so sad.
kidnapped her for a couple days, put this ransom on her, and then just dropped her off at her dad's house.
That is so sad.
I don't know how he would know where her dad's house was.
Yeah,
Though. Like
it's
I don't
giving
know.
stalker. Probably was a stalker.
Probably.
First, yeah. Yeah, I don't. That like is so scary. Like that could just happen. Like
Yeah.
this stuff just happens.
Like somebody could break into your home and just kidnap you. Like that's so scary.
But don't worry about it too much because then you'll be worried.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I also have another one.
Okay, go.
John Dillinger was a notorious American gangster who, along with his gang, terrorized the Midwest with a string of bank and police station robberies during the Great Depression. After a failed 1924 grocery store robbery, Dillinger received an unexpectedly harsh prison sentence. He was advised to plead guilty for leniency, but was sentenced to 20 years. This left him bitter and resentful towards society, even though you robbed a bank.
It's kind of the one that robbed.
You robbed a bank, so
okay.
why? Okay.
All right.
While in the Indiana State Prison, Dillinger befriended seasoned bank robbers like Harry Pierpoint and Homer Van Meter. They taught him the methods of successful bank heists, preparing him for a life of crime. For his dude, what is going on? For his parole in 1933. Almost immediately after his release, Dillinger began a series of bank robberies.
Oh, is he stupid?
So he's going back to his old ways. Before prison. Like, you're gonna get caught again, buddy. He later helped orchestrate the escape of his prison friends from the Indiana State Prison, the first Dillinger gang, which included Pierpoint and Van Meter. Then broke Dillinger out of jail in Lima, Ohio, killing the sheriff in the process. So he was a murderer, a robber, a gang member.
But the society is the one that's wrong. Like,
right.
It's society, guys.
Like, okay.
Right, okay.
10 to 20 years of parole, and it's their fault, you guys.
Yeah.
Or 10 to 20 years in prison. That's, like, their fault.
Like, did he think he would just get out, go do all these things, and then not get caught? Because if he thought 10 to 20 years was harsh, then why would you want to do it again? And then get even longer?
Right, and kill somebody. Like, you're just asking for longer prison sentence.
Yeah. That's interesting. Like, the sad part is, too, with all of these, like, things like this happen all the time. And there were so many stories I found that I'm like, how is this happening all the time? Like, why are we having new true crime cases, like, every year, all the time? And then not just, like, every year, very often, but, like, giant ones every year. Like, and people are just going through this all the time. Very scary.
It is. I could never imagine being involved in one of these.
Yeah.
Like, that would be horrible.
It was like, even afterwards, like, imagine all the trauma you just went through and then having to just live and do regular life things after.
Especially with the bus one.
Right.
Where they were literally buried alive.
Yeah. 26 kids. They're going to be traumatized and terrified of everybody now. And they're not going to want to help anybody now, probably, too.
Wasn't that in, like, didn't you say it was 1970 something?
Yeah. So they're still alive.
So I wonder, like, how they're doing now.
That's, yeah.
And especially this one that was really recent, the Real Life Gone Girl, that was in 2015.
Like, just play with her for a few days and then drop her off.
Right.
Like, are you kidding?
I haven't watched the documentary.
I want to.
But she might be in it. I don't know, like the victim. I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty bad. Like, that's really recent.
Mm-hmm. It's only like 10 years.
And she's like, I think she's pretty young too. I don't know how old she was.
Yeah, I would assume. I feel like a lot of the victims are like that, are like
Mm-hmm.
very young, like the hotel people, like only young females. He was doing that too. Like, let's grow up, okay? Let's grow up.
I
Let's grow.
seriously don't know why people do that stuff
I
though.
don't
Like,
like.
it's just
What is wrong with
what
you?
goes on in your mind to do
Yeah.
that?
Like, do you know how many people you're affecting, and you like it, or is it like, do you feel any? I always want to know if people feel guilty in the moment, or if they just don't care.
I feel like they feel guilty after.
Yeah, they feel guilty after they get caught, probably.
Yeah.
Some of them don't. Some of them are just like,
Oh
yeah,
well.
I did that, bro.
YOLO, I guess. Whatever. Like what?
Like with Halloween today, I'm like, and I've been on like a horror, like every day I'm watching a new horror
Me
movie, so I'm
too.
very like cautious, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm a little bit scared to go out tonight, like if I'm being honest.
Oh yeah, I was just talking
But
to her like, what if like we get stabbed or something?
yeah,
Like, or like something happens. Like that's so
yeah,
terrifying.
I know.
Because like everybody's gonna be dressed up.
Exactly. So like imagine some kid like dressed in a scream costume just comes and like stabs you.
Right.
Like, oh, we're recreating the movies now.
Like what if
Cool.
Freddy Krueger comes up to me and he like scratches me with his fingers?
Yeah, that would be really scary. But no, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. We're going as Mean Girls people, and it's gonna be fine.
Right.
Yeah. So maybe if we have time, we can watch it. We actually only have like 50 minutes. Um,
That's not that bad.
it is when you don't know how to do makeup and you need to do a lot of it. I'm being Janice, and she has like very heavy makeup. I might have someone else do it for me because I'm really bad at it. Not gonna lie, but yeah, because we also still need to eat. I
Right.
don't really think about it. So sorry if this. I don't actually know how long this is, but if it's short, like I'm sorry. But we've also missed the last couple uploads. We've just been a little bit busy, a little bit preoccupied. So um, we tried, but we had a short amount of time today.
Yeah.
So, but I hope they like interested you a little bit and made you care more, if not already, because these people are real people.
Yeah, and they're really interesting too. So like
Yeah,
just sometimes I literally just look up on my phone true crime cases and I look through
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Or
I
like
follow
just
someone
randomly
on
watch
TikTok.
documentaries.
Yeah, someone on TikTok does a really good job at explaining true crimes, and I watch them all the time because it's like just so interesting. It's so disgusting that stuff has actually happened, but it's
Mm-hmm.
so interesting to hear about like what goes on in these people's minds, like these idiot people. Like gosh. But yeah, we have to go now already. That
Mm.
felt very fast. Like I was trying to make it longer with my stories, but I feel like I don't know.
Mm.
But they were good stories, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah. And I tried really hard to sound smart in mine, but
I
obviously
kept
that did not. Yeah,
stumbling.
that did not come across. But it's okay. Yeah. So,
All right.
my dad made a whole bunch of food, and now I feel bad because I think people are like yelling at us to come downstairs through my phone. Yeah, but it's okay. We're gonna have fun tonight, and it's gonna be amazing. And I hope you guys had a good Halloween or are having one, depending on when we post this and when you're watching it. So yeah, and then afterwards, next episode, you'll probably see us in Christmas blankets, cause
What
trust,
about
it's
Thanksgiving?
no. I love
Oh,
Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving is in Christmas time. I have my Christmas tree up for Thanksgiving. I have
right.
my decorations because then it's pretty to look at while you eat your meal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
So it is Christmas.
Guys, tomorrow's Christmas.
Yep.
Christmas time starts. I'm so excited.
November 1st, Christmas time.
Too bad I have to
Yay.
work.
Loser. Okay. Bye.
Bye.